Guys, welcome back to the channel. We are working on Rob a little bit. Obviously you know that because you're watching a Rob Zombie video. What are we doing right now? Well, we're just kind of piddling. We got the blower belt back on, and the tensioner deal on these Powerdynes is not ideal. You've got 2 points of contact, and I don't actually think it's the tensioner's not coming loose. We're getting some flex somewhere. It could be from the bracket, could be it's, you know, if you're looking, it's tweaking and it's just throwing the belt off. We could maybe have not had it tight enough. I was, you know, getting it tight, but you know, wasn't leaning on it. So now we got it pretty tight. It's got the old kind of, like, we can hear it like a guitar string a little bit. Honestly, that's rough on bearings in the blower. It's, you know, I say it's rough on the crank, the snout, you're just pulling. So, but maybe that'll help keep the blower on, but we're kind of hooking up the gauges. I've got the water temperature fitting in, I've got the oil pressure fitting in, and we've got an open, not open, we have a port right here that we're going to be able to use for our boost gauge. So now I just gotta basically kind of run the stuff through here, and I'm not sure if I'll go ahead and wire in the lights and stuff. I just want to be able to monitor things really quick. Yeah, that's where we're at. I just got off work, so that first day back to work is always a good time. So, but yeah, that's what we're doing. And then I don't think we'll drive it today. It'll probably be like tomorrow. I honestly want to take the slicks off of, I've got these. I mean, they're trash, but they're better than these radials, so I wouldn't have to take the tires off. Okay, I might just throw these on. Plus, they're drag lights, so they would match. And throw some little bit stickier tires on it. When it through the belts, when it just kind of, it's just going up like crazy on the RPM. Well, not crazy on the RPM, but you know, it's just jumping up on the tires super fast, and it just kind of kicks the belt up. So maybe if it's hooked up a little bit more, it won't try and kick the belt as much, because you know, we can't have that at the track. We're trying to run 7s, so we can't be kicking the fun belt off. That's not gonna help us out. So we're gonna probably at least need the fun belt for first and second gear, and maybe we'd get the 7s if it came off at the top of second. Maybe we could make it in. I don't know. Until we actually run the car, I have no idea. So all I know is that it felt kind of snappy, but my butt dyno is notoriously bad anyway. So anyway, let me start trying to kind of route some of this stuff through here and hook it up. So we'll see you guys in the next clip. See, I got it all sitting right here. Got it all kind of halfway thrown together. Bunch of tied on tubing, bunch of hopes and dreams right there. I know someone will start yelling at me about using brass line. I got it, but heck with it. All right, we got the boost gauge hooked up. We got the oil pressure, water temp. We also put the old, how good does this thing look? Get the hood on it. Are you kidding me? It's even got the old school 4.5 inch kick out backspace on the wheels. We sort of threw the dash together. It's got like 3 screws holding it all together. Pretty much like Pro Stocks, you know. There's no guarantees it'll stay in there. And we got our gauges in. That's just an old crap. I had actually had that panel in FLTD. So, but yeah, I mean, we got the, like I say, we got, it looks like the ghost of Jimmy LaRocca. If anybody, I know there's some old school guys out there that know who I'm talking about. But if Jimmy LaRocca, during the Road Warrior, this will be Jimmy LaRocca's Road Warrior car. And I said that, you know, I like black wheels, but I don't know. I'm kind of digging these on here. They may not need to be black. I may just
roll with what we got. But I don't know. I don't know. It does look better with the slicks on the back. That's a fact. It looked kind of funky with the little 225s on there. So, but yeah, look at us doing stuff. Look at that rust hole in that door right there. We'll probably lighten up the hood too. I think it's the only piece of the car that doesn't have any rust on it. So we're gonna cut it. I know someone just threw up in their mouth a little bit like, oh my God. Hey man, we're trying to go fast. We ain't trying to win no car shows. But you know, I should take this thing down to Cars and Coffee sometime. I mean, just roll down there, you know, proud as a new mother. Like, look at, hey guys, what's going on? That's right, don't be scared. That's a Powerdyne. This thing makes 287 screaming horsepower. Y'all get some of that. Who wants some? Don't mind this waffle griddle. We had a small acid fire right here. I mean, I don't know really what happened. It just happened. So, and this wiring right here is custom. We got red, and orange, and we got a piece of black. So, and one yellow. I mean, I put it out there. Look, Ford marks their important things with yellow. Mark my important things with yellow. So y'all get off my back about these wire nuts now. Get off of them. But yeah, look at this thing. Look at how good this car is looking. Woo-wee. Look, they like blower brothers hanging out together. Obviously the little brother. Hanging out, hey man, what you doing? I don't know, man. I ain't doing nothing. So, all right, that's I think gonna do it today. I don't know. I don't want to take the battery out of Trojan. It's almost time for me to go. So we'll probably drive it tomorrow. That's probably gonna happen. So anyway, see you guys in the next clip. Let's cold start it. This battery probably does not have enough juice to accomplish that heat, but I'm gonna try it anyway. We'll see. Fuel pressure. That's right, fools. Got these unlinked shorties. Right? That's about, I don't know, probably 3 horsepower. 3 horses, 3 horse torques to the tires with just the addition of these things. It at least looked cool. Brad was amazed at how small those headers were. I'm not sure he'd ever seen a factory set. Like, I don't know. He was like, man, that thing, I said, those are factory. He goes, what? Yeah, they're small. Put them on. You know, keep the tailpipes, a street car. So, then we'll put, maybe we got some long tubes. I mean, we're probably going to have to order about 2 sets of head gaskets before we get to any of that, but that's blower life, yo. So, look at Rob. Look at how he's cooperating with us. Look at race car, son. Okay. Now. Right on. Probably really like to have that
that on a switch. We're getting there. One thing at a time. Sometimes two things at a time. You guys think about where we started at. Up, and we go rip it down to 8 miles an hour. 87 miles an hour. Come on. This guy's ready, man. He's ready. He is ready. We just got to get him stiffened up, get a few other things done, get the rear end stuff squared away so we can go up there and let this thing fly. Tailpipe Mafia. That's right, get some Tailpipe Mafia. Street car Mafia. Okay, it's the next day. Oh, got you guys. You probably saw it. I mean, did you? I mean, just... Woo. Could have used that yesterday. We're about to put some air in the tires. We're gonna hook our marginal battery up. We're gonna put some air in Trojan's tire. We're gonna move him out. And then we're gonna move this out. And we're gonna drive it with the slicks on it and hope that the belt stays on. Put a little temperature in it. We also bought some gasoline so we won't run out of gas. And yeah, I like to drive it, drive it a little bit more than we did last time, a little bit more, kind of get on it, maybe kind of see what's going on a little bit with it, and then maybe right here at the end, kind of give it a rip and click it and pull a plug or two and just kind of see what's going on. We can get a look at them, and then probably put Trojan back in, and then we'll probably put this in, and we might look at doing our subframe connectors, but that'll be another video. We're just going to wrap this video up with this drive, so let's hope it goes good. Let's have a good time. Sun's shining. It's a little humid, but sun is out, so let's get some air in the tires, gas in it, and let's go. Cold start. Old Trojan. Air pressure gauge. Aired up. We're going to start it.
look at doing adjusting the clutch, but we'll probably just go ahead and put a quick release and a firewall adjuster in it, so we can get the clutch up off the floor a little bit if we can. I have to check with Rob. I don't know what. I'm assuming it's got a stock clutch in it. All right. Crap from somebody. Get a little gentler, a little bit more gentle with the second gear. Got about 14 pounds of air in the tires. We also haven't rolled the lips. Hopefully we won't get any scrubbing or whatever. I meant to bring some window cleaner, clean the windshield. Gaskets in it. Power shift way. We got the big dog in here. Well, I say the big dog. The big dog's sitting right over there on the trunk up. We got the we got Troyo in here. Let's get Rob in here. All right, guys, well, that's going to do it for this episode of Rob Zombie failures. I don't want to call them failures because, you know, every time we take the car out, we learn something a little bit here and there. It didn't overheat. I'm just going to guess it's probably got a 195 in it, thermostat. It got up to 190 and then started coming right back down. So the radiator seems to be working fine. The thermostat's working fine. The fan's keeping it cool. I know it's not super hot outside, but it's in the mid 70s to 80 degrees. So the cooling system seems to be okay. That's good news. The blower's what I could see was making, you know, 5 or 6 pounds, which that's what it's supposed to make technically. And you know, it feels pretty decent. It's a lot better with it on a sticky tire, so it's not just blowing the tires off. I can actually feel the car a little bit. Unfortunately, we don't get to feel it as much. I also have to be kind of careful because it's during business hours and there's people coming up and down the road. It's not kind of like when I'm out here when everyone's went home and I don't really have to worry as much about someone pulling out or something like that. So I can be a little bit more aggressive. Plus, we don't have any brakes. That would help matters dramatically. We had some of those. But, so yeah, but we're learning stuff and we're making progress. I really was hoping I could kind of try and power shift second gear one time just to see if it's something. Because I've got a couple of transmissions that are they feel a little funny. The synchro's a little zingy going into a different one gear or another, but they shift fine at the track. That's all I care about. I mean, I can, you know, baby it or whatever, drive it the way it needs to be driven on the street. But when I get at the track, I don't want it to be bulky at the track. That's not going to work. So I was hoping to kind of be able to make a rip on it. So, and I also need to get shift light in it because I don't want to be over revving it. And factory tacks are notoriously, you know, inaccurate. So I don't want to rely on that. But, you know, baby steps. Zombies don't learn to walk in a day, I don't guess. So anyway, thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for sharing and, you know, hitting the bucket and all that other stuff that everyone wants you to do, or at least people who have YouTube channels want you to do. Thanks for all the ways you guys support the channel. We couldn't do it without you. We wouldn't want to. I mean, why would we? And especially, thanks for watching. And until next time, on the substandard leader in Fox Body Zombie videos, 1 year only Lincolns, Ford drag vans, and as always, fighting the good fight against the ever malicious Dr. Fear. We'll see you guys in the next video.